This is the feeding of Oz. This is his enclosure. He has both a mister and a fogger. They are powered, including the lights and the heat, by a timer, so you don't have to worry about timing. The fogger does have a reservoir. Right now we filled it to the top, but keep an eye on it. In 3 days or 2 days it might run low. There is Ozarka water and a pitcher that you can use to fill it up. Normally what Katie and I do is we stand on this. Yes, thank you, Tristan. Good example of what we do. You stand on this and you use the pitcher to pour the water in right into here. And do it really slow because otherwise it'll splash out. So that's how you fill the reservoir. I did include a little step stool if that's easier for you because you're taller than we are. There's Oz. Sometimes he lies in wait like he's doing right now, which means he might want to try to get out. Underneath him is his food station. That's where you put the crickets. And that's Oz wanting to come out. First thing you do is on the side of his cage, we have several things. This is his food container, tongs, and a turkey baster. The turkey baster, there are trays underneath that catch the water that drip down. If you notice the trays are full, you use a turkey baster to collect water and just put them directly on his plants. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 live plants. So if you can keep an eye out, just like I said, just give them water from the trays at the bottom. Don't allow the trays to get overflown because they will spill into the environment. So anyway, there's that. Down here are the crickets. This is cricket water. You shouldn't have to give them more water, but if you notice they need water, there's your cricket water. These are the crickets right here. So what I do, the crickets already have water right there. They have calcium and supplements that are already going to be there. You don't have to worry about that. This is a cube of food. They're going to be in the freezer listed as cricket food. So when you see that tray empty, you give them some cricket food from the freezer. And it's just one little cube. There you go. That's all you have to do about feeding the crickets. To catch crickets, this is what I found easier. You take this food container, you take the lid off. You place it in here. Then you use the tongs to grab one of these. They hide underneath. As you can see, they're under there. So what I do is I shake them in there. And right away I've got 4 crickets. Okay, there you go. So that's really easy to catch them that way. There's 3 cartons, egg cartons in there that you can flip to capture them. So there are all the crickets that we need, 5 to 6 crickets. So take the crickets out, cover the lid, back up. These get put back. So inside, at the bottom of we have calcium. This is the dial that opens it up to the crickets. What you do is you twist this part clockwise. What that does is it opens the holes, so when you shake, the powder goes on the crickets. Yes, he gets breaded crickets. So you flip it upside down, the powder goes through, coats the crickets, and then you put the powder back in and then turn the middle dial again to lock it. Okay. You can see the crickets are now nicely coated. And the door is closed so the calcium doesn't come out. As you can see, Oz is in the way. So what we might do right now is wait him out and see if he will get off of there so that I can open the door. Oz is now back. What you do, then you shake the container a little bit to kind of stun the crickets. Open the lid and drop them into his food container. Still one there. Come on. Okay, in this case, you use the tongs to get the last cricket out. You can put some crickets loose if you want, like this one right here, if you want to see him hunt. He's already eaten one of his crickets, and then you latch it up. There's 2 latches in the front, and then there's several latches, one on top and these 2 on the bottom to make sure it's secure. If Oz does want to come out and you want him to come out, there's a stick up here that you can use to have him get on. This is the stick, and get him back in his cage. If you don't keep the screen door closed, he'll come on the screen and walk over the side before you can open it. This is an additional water. You can put ice cubes in there from the fridge, and the ice cubes melt and they drip onto his leaves, so that it is an additional source of water if you think he needs it. But that's it. That's all you have to do for Oz.